Kula here. Hope you guys are having a great day. For this video, I'm going to do for you guys my February 2015 favorites. It's hard to believe we're already in March. It is like March 2nd, I think, right now. And I'm kind of upset because I was really excited. I had all these videos, I had a couple February videos filmed for you guys on time, and I was going to post them on time. But then when I reviewed them, I wasn't happy with them. And it is important to me to be happy with the videos that I put up on YouTube because other people watch them, and I just want to be the best person I can be on YouTube, I guess. So I'm just redoing it here, so hopefully you don't mind this being a few days late. I'm going to get right on into this. I have a bunch of favorites, kind of a lip-centric month this month. I have one in between, and then I have like two not-so-favorites. We're going to start on the high note here. So we're going to start with this Smashbox lipstick here. I hauled this lipstick recently, and this was purchased because of an event at my Ulta. They had a Smashbox event where they were featuring Smashbox products, and to be honest, like, Smashbox has been a little bit of a hit or miss brand for me. I've never been really impressed with them, so I never really like paid attention to the line, but I ended up giving this lipstick a try, and I was so impressed with it. This is the color Legendary, which I think is like their iconic red color. They describe it as a true red color, and the reason why I love this lipstick so much, as you can see from the swatch here, it is kind of more of a cool red. I don't know how well my camera's picking up the true color. I continue to mess with the settings in my camera just to try and figure out the best way to make the most of my lighting. But it is a true red. It is a blue-based red, which I think is very, very flattering on a lot of people. And a lot of people were wearing this color. A lot of people with different skin tones were wearing this color at the event because this is like Smashbox's like iconic red color. And it was very flattering on a bunch of different skin tones. I loved how the lipstick felt on my lips. It was very comfortable to wear. It was very pigmented. It was such a flattering color. And then when it did start to fade after like 6 hours of wearing it, it faded so evenly. My lips never looked patchy or like I needed to reapply or anything. It left this really nice kind of reddish like stain. It's just a really great lipstick. It is a little bit more pricey at the $20 mark. I'm more comfortable around like 15, 16 with lipsticks, but I definitely think this is worth it. If you're looking for a new red, like, check out the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the color Legendary. I'll just continue with lip products here. This next one is a MAC lipstick. MAC lipsticks are pretty much my favorite lipsticks ever just because I like the formula, I like the packaging, I like the color selection, and I just love that they smell like vanilla. It's a very, very good lipstick package. This is the Miley Cyrus Viva Glam lipstick. This just came out. I'm a big fan of Miley Cyrus. I do like her music. I think I just like the idea of Miley Cyrus more, if that makes sense. But really excited when I saw that she was going to be the new Viva Glam girl, Viva Glam Miley Cyrus. And I like that all proceeds from these lipsticks go towards HIV and AIDS. And it is a hot pink, and I think those are all perfectly valid reasons to purchase this lipstick, but seriously, look at how hot pink that is. Like, gorgeous. It's an amplified finish. It has such a great formula. It is so beautiful. Love it. Let's see, we'll stick with lips. Another lip product I was loving this month is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Athens. I've tried the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams before. I tried the color Tokyo because X-Sparkage really liked it, and the color didn't work so well on my skin, so I kind of never went back to them. But I've seen swatches of all these, and I've heard people pretty much rave about them. And so I went and picked up a couple more. I wanted some more neutrally colored, so I got Athens and Istanbul. And I really, really like Athens. It looks really dark, like on the tube it looks darker, like a dark brown, and then in the swatch picture on like the NYX display it looks a lot darker. But it's actually a really nice like nudie peachy color. They smell like vanilla too, kind of like the MAC lipstick, so that's a bonus. I find the Athens one much more comfortable to wear than the Istanbul. Istanbul was really, really drying on my lips, like to the point where it felt uncomfortable and I felt crusty and I wasn't really able to reapply it. But Athens is very comfortable and it has the same finish, so I don't know if I just got a dud in Istanbul or if there's like an issue with pigment, but I do recommend Athens if you're looking for a really nice neutral color. I actually would recommend checking out the whole line because there's a lot of really cool colors in the whole line. Next, I have a lip balm. This is the Malin+Goetz Mojito lip balm. I got this in my Ipsy. I remember talking to you guys how at first my first impressions of this were not very positive. I wasn't a fan of like the mint and things like that, but you guys kind of told me to give it a try. You really loved it, And I did, and now I really love it. It has like a fatty acid absorption technology to it. I put it on at night before going to bed, like after exfoliating my lips, and when I wake up my lips are just plump and smooth and beautiful. And I find that the mint in it doesn't bother me. It's not a sweet mint. It is like a Mojito mint. It has like a plastic dough foot, which is really easy for application. And it doesn't stick around. It's not like a minty taste or anything, so it doesn't bother me, and I love this so much. I actually spent 500 of my Ipsy points to get another one of these in my next Ipsy bag, so really excited about that. The only downside is, like some of you guys mentioned, that with Malin+Goetz, like they're not really sold in stores. At least I haven't found any around me. I don't know if they are actually sold in stores, but you have to spend like $75 on the website to get free shipping, and so, you know, like as you guys have said, you didn't really feel comfortable investing that much money in a company that you've only tried the lip balm of, but this stuff is great, so I would recommend checking this out if you were able to. And then let's do some not lip favorites. A not lip favorite I'm digging this month is the Nude Perfect Cleanse Cleansing Oil. I got this in my Sephora Great Cleanse set. The set's still available on Sephora online, at least. I don't know if it's available in stores still, but it's like $48 and you get a whole bunch of like makeup cleansers and like face wash and stuff, and it's a really great deal. I've used the Nude Cleansing Oil before and I love it, and I was really happy to get it again, and I've been loving it for this month. It really, really cleans off my makeup, like really, really well. Like I use the Dermalogica pre-cleanse because I've heard that was a really good cleansing oil, but I think this one's actually a little bit better. It cleans so much better. It smells actually really nice. Like some oils kind of have like an oil smell, but this actually smells really nice. I don't think it's fragranced, or at least it shouldn't be, but I really, really dig this. This is a really good one. So either check out the Nude brand at Sephora if you want a cleansing oil, or check out that set, the Great Cleanse set from Sephora, because that's a really, really good set to try new like skincare products. And then I have my notes down here, which is what I keep reading. I have another beauty favorite, then I have two not beauty favorites. My last beauty favorite, I can't believe I forgot these, are the Zoya Natural Satin Mattes for like the Spring Transition Collection. I have 4 of the 6. I have Sage, the green one. I have Tove, the blue one. I have Anna, the almond one, and I have Brittany, the pink one. These are stunning. The formula on these is great. Like a couple other companies came out with some mattes like Essie, and I was not happy with the formula. They were really gloopy and thick, and I didn't feel like they covered very well, but these apply beautifully. They look beautiful. They're not a true matte finish. They are still kind of glossy, but they're not a high gloss finish. It's definitely like a very high quality bridal satin kind of finish, if that makes sense. And the bottles are just gorgeous. They're in these frosted glass bottles. They have the same rubberized tops as like the pixie dust do. The only thing about the frosted glass bottles is that it is kind of hard to get a true idea of what the color looks like until you swatch them. But again, like the muted colors of these, like you wouldn't think of them as being great spring colors, but they work beautifully for spring. They work beautifully as transition colors. I think they'd work beautifully in the fall. They work beautifully in the winter. And you can just see here, like this is Sage, Tove, Brittany, and Anna, and they are stunning. Just stunning. I'm thinking about getting the other two. There is like a darker taupe one, and then there's a more like mauve-y taupe one that I don't have, but I might get those. Otherwise, I'm just holding out for my Ulta to get the Zoya Spring Collection. I'm really, really excited for the shimmers in that. So now we're going to my 2 not beauty favorites. One is a food. This is ginger candy. I don't know like how widespread this brand is. I get this from my grocery store. I'm pretty sure it's in the Asian food store around here as well. I'm pretty sure this is quite common. I love ginger candy because ginger is a really good thing to take for like stomach upset issues. You can get ginger tea to drink to help with your digestion. You can actually make ginger tea with these, which is kind of cool. You just put them in like hot boiling water and they melt. They're like 25 calories a candy. There's like a whole bunch in here. I don't even know how many are in here. 4, there's like 6 in a box. It's like 84 cents a box. They're just cane sugar, ginger, and tapioca, and they're just delicious, and I love them. And whenever my tummy's not feeling so good, I eat one of these, and it feels better. I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect or what, but it helps me out. And then finally, my last not beauty favorite this month is William Gibson's Neuromancer. I've talked about William Gibson before. He is probably hands down my most favorite author ever. He writes so elegantly, and it's just, I'm continually amazed by his work. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've read this book. I've read like pretty much all of his books by this point, at least once, most of them a couple times now. but he's so good at describing things without using excessive language, if that makes sense. Like, not excessive language like swearing or anything like that, because like his characters do swear, they're real people. But like, he doesn't need a paragraph to describe something that he can describe in a sentence with the equivalent amount of detail and realness and feeling. Like, it's, I don't know how to really explain it well, but it's beautiful. And what's amazing about this book is this was written in like, oh, my hair's caught on it, 1985. So this like predates a lot of like the internet and like just cyberpunk and things like that. He's basically the inventor of cyberpunk, and just reading it now, like, you don't think anything is weird. Like, you could see this being like 5 years in the future at the most. But when he wrote this, like, these things like were barely even envisioned, and some people credit him with like the idea of the internet, which is really, really cool. So if you like not even just science fiction, but if you just like good books, if you're interested in kind of a sciencey based nerd kind of culture kind of book, I mean, this is definitely a good one. This is a very well-known novel, and you will definitely have some good talking points if you read it. So those are my favorites for February. I have one in-between favorite, and that is the Benefit Roller Lash. I got a sample of this. Everyone was pretty much giving away samples of these. There's just like a couple different hoops you had to jump through to be able to get it. The easiest one I found, I had a coupon from Ulta where I got a sample of it with any purchase. So anything I got this sample with. So I didn't have to spend like a whole bunch of money. Sephora has it with a $25 more purchase online, and then I know Birchbox offered it with any full-size Benefit product purchase. And so they really, really hyped up this release. It released on the 27th, so it's available pretty much everywhere now. And I have the same feelings about it as I did about the push-up liner. So this is the brush here. It is a nice like plastic silicone brush. It has smaller bristles on the inside, spatial relations, larger bristles on the outside. It has a nice curve to it, and what I like about it is it's actually really flexible while still being stiff enough to easily apply without like making a total mess. So the idea of the applicator I think is really, really good. I think this is a really great brush. It's just the formula is very lacking in this product, which is the same thing with their real liner. Like, I thought the applicator and the idea were really, really good. It's just the formula of the gel liner inside of it was not up to par. So basically this is supposed to be like a curling mascara without a curler, like a curling wand. What would you call them? Lash curler? Not a curling wand. Why did you curling wand your eyes? Lash curler. And so it kind of like this hook, I hope you guys can see, so I can't actually tell if I'm showing the right thing. And while I don't think it curls necessarily, I do think it coats your lashes very evenly. It's not clumpy. It's a very defining mascara, and that's what I really like about it. Like, I can do 2 coats and I don't really get any clumps. And so I just really wish the formula was better. I love the brush and the idea. It's just the formula I don't like. It's very, very smudgy. It's not water resistant at all. I figured that out kind of the hard way through crying, and it just ended up all over my face. It's easy to wash off, which is good, but like, it doesn't stick around, and I find like it kind of gets down here in my bottom lashes. It kind of dribbles down a little throughout the day. The wear time isn't very good on it, and it is a wet formula, I think, so it's able to coat better, but it's just not up to the quality of the brush on this. So this is kind of my in-between for this month. And then my 2 not favorites this month is another Benefit product. Benefit's another brand that's kind of really hit or miss with me, and a lot of times they're more miss, unfortunately. But I do like some of their products, like the Fake Up I really like, and like the Fine 1-1 I really liked, so I don't know. But this is Benefit's LolliBalm. This is a very tiny sample of it. I got this in a Sizzling 6 set because I really wanted to try this product and the Lolli Tint face product. It is just a really sheer, like, candy orchid kind of balm color. It's very, very moisturizing. The color is super pretty, but it smells awful. Like, I don't know if mine's just getting old. Like, I didn't use it often before, and this is kind of similar to my Rouge Bunny Rouge. Like, it's getting the same scent. It's like a really, really gross fake rose floral perfume scent, and I can taste it when I'm wearing it, and it's just, I can't deal with it. So I don't know if mine's just, was there something on my hand? No, just the light. I just can't deal with the scent. So I don't know if mine's just old and it's just gone bad and I just have to throw it away and be done with it. But if not, like, I don't think like lip products should have floral fragrances, because that's like eating perfume, and that's kind of gross to me. And then finally, my last not so favorite is the Amika Nourishing Mask with Sea Buckthorn Berry. This I got in a Birchbox. I haven't been too big a fan of Amika's products. They just don't work well with my hair. This one is a like hair mask, but you kind of use it like a regular conditioner. You just leave it in for like 2 or 3 minutes and then you just rinse it out. And a lot of times with hair masks like this, I just use them as conditioner because that's just how I roll. And most of the time it's fine, but this I found left my hair feeling worse in texture than it did before I used it, like after just shampooing. Like it felt very like stringy and straw, and it stuck together, and it was not a nice feeling, like especially for something that's supposed to be a conditioner. So this did not work for my hair. It might work for your hair. It might just be a hair texture thing, but I do not like this. I'm just gonna throw this out and just be done with it. So yeah, those have been my February 2015 favorites and not so favorites. Again, I apologize for this being a little bit late, but I really appreciate you watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.